Aloha, my beautiful Aries. This is Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I'm here with April 2019 monthly energy reading. So, April is going to be interesting. I know I say that with every month because every month is interesting. For you, you have unity crowning your energy, crowning this main focus, this area where you need healing. And it's quite interesting because I don't know if you got a chance to check out April's reading, but make sure you check that out. That link is in the bio. But it's talking about trying to build partnerships, trying to work with other people, because for some, it is difficult working with others. But April is going to be a time where you are working with others. So it's interesting that you have this energy crowning you. Now in April, we have a couple things going on. We have the new moon on April the 5th. That's also the start of our lunar circle. So if you're interested in joining our lunar circle class, make sure you check the link in the bio. We also have the full moon. That is going to be April the 19th. Now that's the full moon in Libra, the second full moon in Libra. So we already had one in March. Now we're having another full moon in Libra. So this is really digging deep on those relationships. Hence to this unity energy that you have crowning your April's energy. So yeah, my Aries, just be prepared for relationships, whether it's romantic, business, self, like just be prepared. This is what this month is going to be about. And let's jump into the cards. Ooh, see, crowning your energy, you have service as co-creation. This is you, you know, pretty much understanding how, first of all, how we're all united, but how your purpose, and I'm not going to say small purpose, but your purpose in this world is much greater than what you believe. You know, service as co-creation, this is talking about, you know, the world wouldn't be the same without you, pretty much. You know, you are connected to the world. You know, we are all connected. You also have entrepreneur. So for some of you guys, this is you branching off and starting something new with a new partner, with a new business partner. This entrepreneurship is amazing because this also, it's like when you start, being an entrepreneur is hard. So it's like when you take upon this energy, it's like you are truly trusting in the universe and you are truly being a co-creator, because it's like you have this thought, you have this fire, you have this passion burning inside of you, and you are a fire sign, Aries. So it's understood why. You know, you have this fire in you, this passion, this light within you. And it's like you work with the universe to get it going. And this entrepreneur card is definitely you sparking that flame. You know, you lighting that fire and then venturing off into your journey, your new journey. You know, and this doesn't have to be starting a new business. This can be something simple as healing yourself, working on yourself, taking time to stop saying, okay, I'm going to put it upon someone else to make me happy. No, I'm going to take ownership. I'm going to be the CEO of my own happiness. That's what that's about. It doesn't necessarily have to be you starting a business, but I definitely feel like for some people, for a lot of people, this is you starting a brand, you starting an empire. You have the Emperor card here, someone who is in control. Someone who is quite wise, quite strategic, quite balanced. Because in order to get that high, you do have to have a certain amount of balance within you. You have Celestial Mountain. And that's quite interesting. Look at the back of that card. But it's interesting because if you see in these entrepreneur card, you can see these mountains here. Even in this emperor card behind him, it's like these mountains. It says, you have the ability to invoke divine power, to call to the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you and come to your aid and help you manifest your visions. All of these cards, that's what all of that talks about. This is talking about you working with other people. This is talking about that unity, that coming together, that balance. And it's like you opening up and allowing other people to help you. That's why I said it's going to be, April, it's going to be about working together in a partnership. Let's see what other energies they got for you, my beautiful Aries. What other energies you got for my beautiful Aries? What can they expect going into April? What are the energies surrounding them in April 2019? Ooh, you got some perfect timing to be assertive, to speak your truth. Ooh. It's like you got something to say. You trying to get it all out. At the bottom, you got release and surrender. You definitely got some music to play. In the perfect timing card, it's interesting. You have, music notes. And then here, she's playing the flute. So it's important for you this April for you to speak your truth. Speak who it is. Speak what you want. Just speak. It's very clear that you have a message. I didn't even see. She's playing a horn. Wow. You got something that you have to get off your chest this April. Like I said, it's like, I don't know if I said it or not, but I probably thought it. You are often underestimated, Aries. It's like, yeah, you have your certain characteristics where I'm not even going to go in on you, but, a lot of people underestimate you. You're quite brilliant. Like, to be honest, I don't want this one. Quite brilliant, honestly. What else y'all got to tell me about this perfect time and this assertiveness for my Aries? Ooh, you got a lot of cards that came out. Oh, hold on. Because if you... a decision that must be made. A decision that must be made this April. A decision. Okay? You got the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. I'm thinking about victory because I can see you coming to victory. I can see it. Because you're going to speak your truth. It's like you have this Nine of Swords here with this Six of Swords. It's like this Nine of Swords was all this worrying that you were doing, which caused you to be blindfolded and not have the clarity that you need to make these decisions. It kept you up at night. It kept you definitely anxious because it's like, what do I do? What do I choose? Which way do I go? What now? It was like a lot of thoughts in your head. And yes, some of them are surrounding love. Then you also have the Six of Swords. Now with the Six of Swords, this is talking about moving on. This is talking about leaving a period of this pretty much, or even, worse, mental, well, it's the same. Mental entrapment, jealousy, envy, all those negative ways of thinking. It's like you leaving that and moving on to calmer waters, moving on to more clarity. And you're gaining your balance back. The Hangman, this is like, within April, it's like things are going to be starting off kind of iffy. You know, it's like you got to get your balance. You have to catch your balance. So things are going to slow down for a second. There's going to be a moment of pause where you're going to have to stop and reflect. Literally see things in different perspectives. And it's like once you see things in a different perspective, you're able to go with the flow more. You have the Emperor who came out yet again. Now the Emperor came out with the Empress. So these are balanced counterparts. Like, this is beautiful. Along with the Eight of Wands and the Moon card, absolutely beautiful. You know, the Empress, she is about fertility, which April is the month of fertility. So if you're not trying to have any babies, I suggest you wrap it up. Use protection. Know your cycles. Know when you're ovulating. Know when you're, menstruating. Those are your best forms of birth control. And we talk about that in our Lunar Circle class. So just to throw that out again, if you're interested in joining our Lunar Circle class, make sure you check the box in the link below. But this Emperor, she is the divine feminine. She is powerful. She's grounded. And she has mastered so many levels of herself. She is balanced. What she wants, she can get, she can manifest. She has a whole entire empire. With her Emperor together, there's a whole entire empire that they build with strength, with courage, with love. This is also Venus. This is the symbol of Venus right here, symbolizing love, sex, desires. So April, you're going to be coming into this energy, this balanced energy. And for some of you guys, you are going to be coming into this balanced relationship, this unity with your perfect balance, with someone who you can build an empire with. This Eight of Wands symbolizes things coming to you, movement, travel. But this is also talking about alignment. You being at the right place at the right time. You being open to receive all the blessings that are coming to you. Perfect timing. It's all about perfect timing. It's all about divine timing. You also have the Moon card here, which is talking about, darkness, hidden secrets, cycles. But with this darkness and this hidden secrets, that's why it was important for you to pause and get this enlightenment so that you can open up to what was dark or hidden. And understanding, it's like you got to have the wisdom too. It's like not just having a light bulb go off and be like, oh, okay, duh, I get that. But no, you have to get it on deeper levels. Like, okay, this was hidden, but why was it hidden from you? Underneath this Two of Swords, ooh, I can't even get it out. They like, no, look. Underneath this Two of Swords, because remember, I told you, April, you have a decision that you need to make. And everything that was been going on has been clouding your judgment. So you can't see clearly, but you will. You will, because underneath that you have the Page of Swords. This is the why certain things was hidden is going to come to light with this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is bringing you this enlightenment. It's bringing you this clarity. It's bringing you this change of perspective. But it's like underneath that, oh my God, this is a beautiful reading. It's like underneath that you have the Seven of Cups, because it's clarifying all these choices and options that you have to choose from. So it's like this Page of Swords that's coming. It's going to come after you have this period of reflection, this change of perception, perspective. That's when all these clarity is going to come, because the Seven of Cups here is typically about decisions, choices, and illusions. You know, you see it's clouded. Here you have the clouds again. This is here to remove those clouds so that you can see clearly and know what it is to choose. And then you have the High Priestess that came after that. This is getting better and better now. If I go through this entire deck, I don't know what to say. But then you have the High Priestess here who is speaking on intuition, you trusting your intuition. She is the moon goddess. You see the moon within her feet. You see the moon crown. Like, it's like the light is definitely going to go off. Everything that you were unsure about, uncertain about, you didn't know which way to go, the clarity is going to come. You just have to be willing to trust it. You know, you have the Four of Cups that wow. It just keeps getting better and better. The Four of Cups that came after that, speaking on the universe blessing you with these opportunities and you taking time to contemplate, but not taking too much time to contemplate, because it's quite simple. With this Two of Cups here, you know, this is union, this is balance, this is commitment. But it all goes back to you speaking your truth. It all goes back to you being assertive. It all goes back to you opening up to the wisdom, to the love, to the balance. Wow. I feel like that was beautiful. We're going to get one more, two more. I don't know how many more we're going to get, but Aries, that was beautiful. Because you got love coming your way, you know? Even if this is just love within your... Look, I can't even fucking make it up, you guys. Commitment. I'm keeping that. That's the one we're going with. Commitment. It's like because you have love coming your way. Beautiful love coming your way. Even if this is just love within yourself. Even if this love doesn't physically show its form, because, you know, you do have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is a slow moving energy that takes you through this process slowly so that you can understand, so that you can comprehend, you know. So this could be, you know, certain stages, different stages for different people. That's what I'm trying to say, because not everyone is on the same level. Not everyone is ready for union, you know, not every Aries. You know, but you have some Aries who have been working hard, who have been putting in this work, who have been, you know, speaking their truth, who have been releasing judgment, who have been releasing these worries and these anxieties, and who have really truly been opening up to love. Like for them, oh yeah, you might as well go and finish manifesting how you want this union to go, because it's here. It's here, and it's absolutely beautiful. Aries, April 2019. That is beautiful. All right, Aries. Let's see what this looks like at the bottom of the deck. Immortal treasures. Interesting. Within you are precious immortal treasures, gifts of your souls, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, whether formally or informally. Your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in a role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that is unfolding for you now. So this is you truly understanding that you have the power to heal yourself, as well as healing others, but most importantly, healing yourself. You have the power to come out of this state of anxiety and worry and move on to a state of, you know, higher thinking, of elevation, of enlightenment. So it's like, you just think about it. you know how to flip these swords completely around. So like with the change of perspective, if one way you normally thinking, I am, let's see, I can't even think off the top of my head. I'm worried about not having a house. The hangman perspective is be like, well, at least I have time to design my dream home, you know, things like that. Trying to change it and find different perspectives, not focusing on the negative so much, focusing on the positive. That's how you move on and move forward and go to your, wow, you guys. We have Radiant Moon of Compassion. That was the other card that came out. That was the Immortal Treasures was the one that was at the bottom of the deck. Let me make sure there's none on the floor. Okay. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion. Look at these moons. So the moon is big time. Like I said, if you're interested in joining our Lunar Circle class, check the link below. Kuan Yin sits upon the radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that will otherwise dim your bright spirit. It's about being assertive in the right manner, in the right aspect, with the right things in your life. It's about releasing and surrendering, like they said, that fear, that judgment. Those are low vibrational energies that hold you back. You are a high vibrating. You have the Empress, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. These are all what are called major arcana. You also have the Hangman. That's a major arcana as well. The Moon is a major arcana as well. But these figures, these three figures that I'm talking about, matter of fact, they even go in order 2, 3, 4. So these figures, 2, 3, 4, these are high vibrational energies. You don't see anybody that's an Empress. You don't see no Empress going around judging no other Empress. You don't see no Emperor going around judging no regular average Joe, because he know he's on a higher level. You damn sure ain't gonna see no High Priestess being scared or nothing, because the High Priestess hold all the secrets. The High Priestess know everything that's going on. The High Priestess is your intuition. The High Priestess is your guidance. So it's like, let go of that fear, let go of that judgment, let go of that worry, because you don't even need it. Not while you're vibrating this high. You don't even need it, Aries. This has been a beautiful reading, April 2019. I am sending lots of love and healing energy your way, my beautiful Aries, and I will most definitely see you at the top.